I've got 2 doors up there doing some gurneying today, but hopefully it's okay. You can still hear me okay. Other way round. Good. And then we'll do some movements, just a slight twist on your spine. Oh, this is a lot better. I can see you much bigger. Okay, and then we'll do some movements, circles with our hips. And then back the other way. Good. And then taking your left hand up and bringing it over to the right. Then inhale and take the other hand over as you exhale. Just go from side to side, warming up through our side. Good, and then inhale, bring your arms all the way up to the sky and exhale as you fall forward. And then inhale, coming back up again. We'll do 3 of these and then the 4th one will stay down. That's 2. Stretching all the way through. It's 3. And on the next one, we're going to take your feet a little wider and coming down, folding forward, taking some nice breaths here, letting your head hang heavy and your chest head hang heavy, and folding your arms. Some little figure of 8s with your arms, with your elbows. Noticing a stretch down the back of your legs through your hamstrings and a little bit of movement through your lower back as well. Good. And then inhale, come all the way back up. Give your legs a little shake. Then we'll do some quad stretches. So if you need to go next to a wall, you can. If not, spread your toes and bring your foot up to your bottom, knees together. Good. That's it. And then we'll go to the other side. Whoops. I'm better on the right. That's it. Okay, so nice stretch through and then give your legs a little stretch. Now we'll do some wrist movement here just to get some movement into your wrists. Good, and while you're doing that, pick up one leg and doing some circles with your ankle as well and back the other way. It's good to warm them up. And then other side. Good for your balance as well. Looks like we're conducting the audience. Conducting the orchestra. Okay. Rightio. So let's start with our Tabata. We're going to start with knees up.
Starting session.
Okay, so just up nice and tall, gazing forward. Okay, and just bring your knees up nice and high. And deep breathing. We're really perfecting this technology now, aren't we? It's great. As Penny said, we're getting smarter and fitter. 15 seconds to go. Really feeling that one through the butt. Okay, give your legs a little shake. We've got a 20-second rest, and then the next one we're going to do some squats with a press. Got a weight here somewhere. So if you have a weight, you can use that. So taking your feet apart with your toes pointing out. And we're going to bring the weight up to our chest. I'll just go side on so you can see. So we're going to squat down and press up, keeping your chest nice and tall. And if you're finding that you've got any blood pressure issues or any shoulder issues, you can just do the squat. So it could work. That's it. Just squatting down and pressing up. Breathe in as you go down and breathe out as you come up. Good work. Elbows forward. Ah, here, Chrissy's just arrived. Hello, Chrissy. Okay, good work. The next one we're going to do is the deadlift. So I'll just go to the side to show you this one. So we're going to have our feet about shoulder width apart, and we're going to pick something straight ahead at shoulder height, and we're going to slight bend in our knees, bring the weight down, and then exhale, bring your hips forward and squeeze your butt. So this one's working the back of your legs and your glutes, and you can have a little heavier weight on this one if you want. The main thing is to keep the gaze forward so that you've got a nice flat back. We want to protect your lower back here. Good. So breathing in on the way down, breathing out on the way up. Just show you the front angle. So it's slow on the way down. There's a little bit more explosive coming up. Good. That's it, nice work. Okay, next one we're going to do bicep curls. So grab a weight for each hand if you have 2 weights there. Going to go nice soft knees, bring your core on. Okay, a couple more seconds rest. 3, 2, 1, let's go. That's it. That's it, nice work. So we're breathing in as we bring our hands down to our legs, and breathe out as we bring our weights up towards our shoulders. Nice. Feeling that weight through the bicep and strengthening them up. Nice and steady. Chrissy, I was telling everybody that I've got a television screen hooked up to this now, so I can see you all much bigger, so I'll keep an eye on you today. Good work. Okay, pop your weights down. The next one's the cable row with a stretchy band. So if you don't have a cable row, that's okay. You can just squeeze back through like cactus arms as well. So setting your cables up. Okay, so ready, 3, 2, 1, and we're squeezing back. That's it. I left my cable up in the garage, so this works well as well. So you're keeping your shoulders relaxed, but squeezing between your shoulder blades. So this is a good exercise if you spend a lot of time at the computer or driving where your shoulders are rounded forward. Helps to strengthen them up and also to bring your posture back where it should be. We hold a lot of stress in our shoulders and neck too. This helps with that. 15 seconds to go. That's it, really squeeze it. Yeah, chest up nice and tall. Okay, good work. We're going to come down to the mat now. We're going to do push-ups. So if you want to do push-ups against the wall or against the table, stay on your feet. If you want to do them on the mat, then come down to the mat. You can do them on your knees or your toes. Probably knees is better because it's 45 seconds. So if you do it against the wall, you can do that. If you're coming down to the mat, have your hands on the outside of the mat. Nice straight line between your chest and your knees. It's good. Good, Elsa, I can see you. Can't see anyone else at the moment. That's it, good work. Keep it going. We've got 20 seconds to go. Breathing in as you go down, breathing out as you come up. Feeling that stretch through the front of your chest, through your pecs. Nice deep breaths. 10 seconds to go. Well done. If you're on the ground, come into child's pose. And if you're standing, come down to the mat onto your back. We're going to do bicycle crunches. So laying on your back, you can keep one foot on the floor if you want, fingertips behind your ears, and you're bringing your knee up to your elbow. If you want, you can take the foot off the mat and make it a little harder. It's up to you. I'll just show you the one with the foot down. Remembering not to pull out against your neck, just fingertips behind your head. This one's working your upper and your lower abs, but it's nice and supportive through your lower back. That's it, just keep going. Nice and strong, 10 seconds to go. Good work. And then hug your knees up to your chest, releasing through the lower back. And coming onto your side this time, we're going to do lateral leg raises. Just grab myself a weight here. So laying on your side with a really nice straight body, hips forward and your foot flexed, and we're going to lift up. That's it, squeezing your butt as you do this one. So this one's good for your ITB, the muscle on the outside of your leg from your hip to your knee. Also good when you squeeze your butt for your glutes. And you need a nice strong lower core to keep yourself steady. So deep breathing, keep that foot flexed. If you've got your hip forward, you'll notice that you can't lift your leg very high, maybe only about 60 centimeters. Good work, 10 seconds to go. And you're on your elbow underneath the armpit. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then swap to the other side. Okay, so nice straight body. You propped up on your elbow, hips forward, foot flexed. Butt squeeze. Okay, let's go. Lifting up. That's it, deep breathing. Second side's always a little bit more difficult. That's it, keep it going. 20 seconds to go. Ten seconds. Deep breathing, you got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And drop the weight off. Okay, next one, we're going to do alternate arm and leg raise. So I'll just show you. So you're on your knees and on your hands, and you're lifting alternate leg and arm. If you need a little bit of cushioning, you can put a rug or a cushion under your knees if you need. So keeping the back nice and flat. Imagine you've got a bowl of water on your back, and you're lengthening through the hand and the foot. So bringing them out laterally. Gazing just about 1 meter forward of where your hands are. Really stretching that out. Each time you lift your hand and your foot, inhale, and as you bring them down, you exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. You might want to just give that a little rinse out with a child's pose. And then we're going to flip over onto our back, and we're going to do a bridge with a press. So laying on your back with your knees bent, feet flat on the ground, and bring your heels up towards where your buttocks are. You're going to lift up through the hips and then press up through our hands. That's it. So lifting up high as you can, really squeeze your bottom. So this one you will be noticing it through your quads, through your glute, through your core, arms and shoulders. That's it. Deep breathing, breathing out as you lift up through the arms, keeping your hips nice and high, keeping your butt squeezed. Good. And slowly lowering your spine to the ground. Hug your knees up to your chest. Just give that little roll on the lumbar spine. to release your lower back. And then we're going to come up to a standing position and we're going to do a wall sit. So find yourself a piece of wall that you can lean against. I'll just give you a bit of time. It takes a bit of time to get up from the ground. So find yourself the wall and getting into a position where your knees are pretty much at 90 degrees. Okay, everyone there? Okay. Okay. And Penny's doing the squats, which is good. That's it, good. That's it. Just slide down a little lower, Chrissy, if you can, if your knees will let you. This is good. Good, Elsa. So this one here is great for your quads. This one really strengthens them up. This is great for skiing. This will be good for you, Chrissy. 20 seconds to go. So deep breathing. If you need to come up, but see if you can stay down for the last 15 seconds. Five, four, three, two, one. Good work. Okay, coming up. Give your legs a shake. That's one round through. So give yourself a little sip of water. Yep. Get the gear off. It's getting a bit hot now. Okay. Everybody ready? We'll start again. So,
Stopping session.
This time we're going to start with,
Starting session.
We'll do skaters this time. So with this one, so you step to the side and then bring your foot behind, step to the other side, foot behind. So have your chest up nice and tall. That's it, good. And then when you feel coordinated, you can bring your arms into it and use your cactus arm, squeeze between your shoulder blades. That's it, good. Chest up nice and tall, and you can go a little faster if you want. Just adds a little bit of cardio into what we're doing and some good movement in your body. Good. Okay, give yourself a little shake. Then we're going to do a squat with a press. So if you have a weight there, you can grab your squats. This is about where you dropped in, Chrissy. So having your chest up nice and tall, feet apart, toes pointing out a little bit, and bring your weight up to your chest. So we're going to inhale as we squat down, exhale, take your hands up to the sky. If you find that you've got high blood pressure or you've got any shoulder issues, it's okay, just do the squat without the press. That's it. So breathing in on the way down, breathing out on the way up. Nice stretch when you lift up. Feel that nice stretch through your abs as well. 15 seconds to go. Good work. Okay, the next one we're going to do a calf raise. So keep a weight in your hand and find yourself something to lean against. I've got a little boxing thing here. And what we're going to do is we're going to lift our heels up and then slowly lower them down. And the weight in your hand just gives you a little bit more resistance. So just hang on with one hand. That's it. So this is working through your calves, your Achilles, and the little muscles under your feet. It's good to do this one to strengthen all that area. And also I think it helps to prevent plantar fasciitis because it strengthens all the muscles under your feet. So it seems quite passive, but as you get towards 40 seconds, you'll notice it. Good work. Let's keep going, finish it off. We've got 10 seconds to go. Good. Okay. Now, pop your weight down. I'll just pause this for a sec while we give that a little stretch. So if you've got a chair or a table, just bringing one foot back and bending the knee on that back foot and pushing the heel down towards the ground so you feel that stretch through your calf muscle. And then swap to the other side. It's good just to give that a little stretch after you've been working it. Okay. The next one we're going to do is a wall sit. So find yourself your piece of wall. And Penny, if you want to do some more squats or knees up, something, rightio. So find your wall. Good work. Nice. So all starting to warm up now. All the jackets are off. It's good. "20 seconds to go." It's deep breathing, try and keep it strong, just noticing that good strengthening through the quads. "10 seconds to go." Good work. Okay, calming up. Give your legs a shake. Well done. That was a little bit longer than 45. Grab your weights now for a bicep curl. Okay, so bringing your weights forward. Nice soft knees, core on. So keeping your body nice and still. All the work is in your arms. That's it. I'll just go side on. That's it. Good work. So keeping your chest up and slowly lowering your legs down, your arms down to your legs, and bring your hands up towards your shoulders. Moving with your breathing. So breathing out as you come up and breathing in as you come down. That's it. Nice. 20 seconds to go. Really feeling this through the arms. Good work. Okay, we're done on that one. Good job. Next one is your cable row. So finding your stretchy bands and hooking those up. I haven't got mine with me today, so I'm just going to do the cactus arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to squeeze it back. That's it. So if you have a stretchy band, you can use it. So with that one also, just bringing it up. That's it. It's really squeezing through your back. That's it. Good, good, Jen. Good, Chrissy. Yeah, so really squeezing through the upper shoulder blades. "15 seconds to go." Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give your shoulders a nice shake. And deadlift is next. So grab your weights. If you've got a little heavier weight, you can use a heavier one for the deadlifts because we're working through our big muscles in our legs. So noticing a point, gazing point straight out from your shoulders. And as you lower down, slide the weights down next to your legs, to your shins, and then squeeze your butt, move your hips forward and come up. So keeping your gaze on that point so that your back's nice and flat. So we're really using our hips and our glute to move this one. So we're firing up our glute engine room. That's it. I'll just go frontwards. Good work. Breathing in as you go down and breathing out as you come up. So sort of slow on the way down and then a bit more dynamic coming up. So you're really giving that a squeeze. So good work, everyone. So this is working down through the back of our legs, our hamstrings and our glutes mainly. Okay, you can pop your weights down. The next one we're going to do is either a push-up on the floor or the wall or a table. So whichever one you prefer, you can hop into position. Keeping a nice straight line from your shoulders to your knees and having your hands nice and wide so you feel that you really feel it through your pecs, through the front of your chest. That's it. That's it. Good job. So Chrissy, try and move your hips forward a little bit. So you've got a straight line from your shoulders to your hips, to your knees. That's it, good. 15 seconds to go. Breathing in as you go down, breathing out as you push out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Okay, we'll go onto our back next and we'll do the bridge with the press. So bring your weight onto each side, coming down on your back with your knees bent, feet on the floor. Inhale, lift your hips up, squeeze, and then pressing up through the arms with your weights. Taking your hips up high as you can and really squeeze through your butt. Imagine you've got a $100 note that you're holding there that you don't want it to blow out in the wind. So nice deep breathing, feeling that through your chest. It's sort of like a compound exercise because we've just been doing push-ups in this same pec area. Good work. Okay, slowly lower your spine down to the mat. Bring your weights down and then roll over onto your tummy. And we're going to do a plank this time. So coming onto your forearms. So you can either do the plank on your knees so you can lift your tummy up, or you can do it on your toes, whichever you prefer. Having your body nice and flat. You might start on your toes, and if your lower back starts to feel it, you can go to your knees. This one's good for your deep abdominal strength. Deep breathing. Just bringing your butt down a little bit lower. That's it. So straight line from your knees to the back, knees to your shoulders if you're doing it on your knees, or from your shoulders to your feet if you're doing it on your toes. 10 seconds to go. Deep breathing. Good job. Okay, release down to the floor. And come into child's pose. Give your back a little stretch. And then we'll go into lateral leg raises. So coming onto your side. So nice straight body. You've got your elbow underneath your armpit. If you want, you can use a weight on your leg. You don't have to. It just gives you a bit more resistance. Hip forward and foot flexed. Nice. So we're working the butt again. We're working the ITB. And we need to keep our core on to keep ourselves steady through the lower core area. Good work. Eight seconds to go. Good work. 3, 2, and 1. Top your weight off and change to the other side. So elbow underneath your armpit, nice and straight through your body. Foot flex, hip forward. That's it. Okay, let's go. That's it. Keep it nice and strong. Nice and straight through the body. Hip forward, nice straight legs. Foot flexed. Keeping the hip forward. You'll notice if your hip's in the right position, you won't be able to lift your foot very high. If your foot's going up high, just take your hip a little bit more forward. Squeezing your butt. 20 seconds to go. Deep breathing. Second side's always harder. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay. The last one on the mat we're going to do is going onto your back, and we're going to do the bicycle crunches.
Pausing session. Starting session.
Okay, we'll just start this up again.
Starting
Rightio. So coming back onto your back. You can have one foot on the mat if you want. Just fingertips behind your head. Bring your elbows towards your knees. Breathe out as you do that. So this one's working upper and lower abs. If you want to make it harder, you can take your feet up. It's a little bit less steady, so you have to use your core a bit more when you do that. 15 seconds to go. This one's pretty hard actually as you get going. So deep breathing and hug your knees to your chest and do some little circles on your lumbar spine just to ease off any tension in your lower back. Nice work. That's 2 lots. Two lots done. We've got time for a third, so we'll just pause for a second, grab yourself a drink, and then we'll do one more full set. Going really well, ladies. So grab a drink. And then coming up to your feet. We might start this one with some boxing this time instead of the knees up or the skaters. Okay, everyone looks like they're ready. Okay, so let's go. We're going to take your dominant foot back, bring your core on, and we're going to start with straight punches. So left to right, right to left, keeping your body nice and still. All the work's happening in your arms and your shoulders. So bring your core on. That's it. So you can go like little fast jabs. And deep breathing as you do it. I'll go side on so you can see. So you got your chest up nice and tall. You got your dominant foot back to keep you nice and steady and your core on. And now we're going to change. We're going to go to uppercut. So bring your hand through like that, as though you're going to punch up underneath somebody's chin, but still have your chest up and control it. So you're not doing wild punches. It's nice and controlled. That's it. So little short jabs. That's it. Deep breathing. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to go 2 hooks. So shoulder, elbow, wrist, all at the same height. So going left to right, right to left. This one's a little bit more fatiguing because you've got to keep your arms up. So again, keeping your chest up, core on. Try and keep your body fairly still, and all the movement is in your shoulders and your arms. And deep breathing. Let's go a little faster. Boxers always fit. It's quite hard work, boxing. Okay, here we go. We've got 10 more seconds to go. That's it, good job. Deep breathing. Elbows up, don't forget. Well done. Okay, give your shoulders a little shake. Next one we're going to do is the squat with a little press. So grab your weight for that. So feet nice and wide apart with your toes pointing out. Bring the weight up to your chest. And we're going to squat down, press up. That's it, nice. Keeping your chest up nice and tall. Good work. Keep it going. Got 20 seconds to go. This big screen is so good. I can see so much better. particularly when you're standing. Sometimes it's a bit hard to see when you're on the mat because your camera's not quite facing. It's hard to get the camera good for both positions. Okay, keep the weight in your hand, and if you've got a second weight, you can grab that too, and we'll do deadlifts next. So I'll go side on. So finding that gazing point at shoulder height, and we're going to slowly lower the weight down, keeping the back nice and flat, and then come up, squeeze the butt, hips forward. Okay, so find your gaze point. That's it. Jenny, just keep your gaze forward so your back's nice and flat. That's better. That's it. You can bend your knee a little bit. That's it. Good job, girls. So you're exploding up using the hip forward and butt squeezing movement. That's a technical term. Hip forward, butt squeeze. Nice. Keep it going. So these are really good for your hamstrings and your glutes. Good work. Okay, pop your weights down and we'll do wall sit next. Penny, you might want to do knees up for a change on this one if you like. Up to you. So we're going into wall sit. Going in a little early, so might give you a discount at the end. That's it, good. Thanks for moving the camera, Chrissy. I can see you better now. It's good. Okay, so we're deep breathing. Good. Nice knees up, Penny. Good, Elsa. So you should be really feeling this now. I know I am. Going really well. So we're just firing off 3 big sets, finishing the week off on a strong note. 10 seconds to go. That's it. Try and keep it down if you can. Just give your knees a bit of a slap. 3, 2, and 1. And calming up. Give your legs a good shake. And grab your weights for biceps. Okay, so soft knees, feet about hip width apart with your toes pointing slightly out, chest up. Let's go. Good work. Okay, so breathe out as you come up. Nice. 20 seconds to go. Really feeling this in the biceps now. Ten seconds to go. Good work. Okay, pop your weights down and grab your stretchy bands for cable row. Give your arms a little shake. Okay, so I'm going to do it without the cable this time. So you've got your chest up, you've got your dominant foot back, and we're going to be squeezing. So chest up nice and tall, relaxing your shoulders, but squeezing through the shoulder blades in the upper back. Really squeezing it. If possible, Elsa, it'd be better to have the stretchy band anchored somewhere straight out from you rather than coming from your foot, because you sort of, I suppose it's not too bad, but you probably don't have anything handy that you can pull it off. Maybe if there was a pole or something. It's hard to find suitable things inside the house sometimes. Good. Okay, we're going to go down onto the mat this time. What we might do, instead of push-ups, we might, we'll do our, like a bench press, which actually is quite similar to what we did with the bridge. So laying on your back and bring your weights to your chest, and we're going to push straight up like that. Just in instead of your push-ups for a minute. Or if you want to do your push-ups, you can. It's up to you. It's a little bit of a variation. So feeling this as a nice strengthener through your pecs. Slightly easier than a press up unless you've got some good heavy weights. Good work. Okay, and then we're going to flip over onto our front and we're going to do some shoulder taps. So you can actually go either on your toes or your knees. Here, if you're going to be on your knees, have your knees nice and wide, and we're going to touch our shoulders. That's it. That's it. So you're bringing your bottom forward and touching shoulder, hand to shoulder. That's it. If that's a little hard on your knees, you can maybe do just some go into a plank instead. See how that feels. 10 seconds to go. Good work. Okay, and now next one, we're going to go onto our side and we'll try a side plank. So having your bottom leg bent. So if you can see my bottom leg's bent, top leg is straight. And I'm going to lift up through the hip and bring my arm up. So this is working through the obliques, through the sides of your abs. Sit. So the bottom leg is bent and lift up. That's it. Good, Chrissy. I can see you doing that. Deep breathing. So as you have your hand up in the air, just bring it back a little bit to open up through your chest. And then we're going to come down and swap to the other side. So spin your legs around. So bending the bottom leg, lift up and lift your hand up to the sky. That's it. That's it. So keep it going. That's it. Keep it going. I'm going to stay for 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good work. Rightio. Next one we're going to do, laying on our back, we're going to do a flutter kick. So laying on your back and have your hands underneath your bottom, under here, so you've got a nice flat back. And then you're going to bring your feet up and we're going to crisscross the feet. So it gives you a nice strengthening through the lower abs. That's it. Good work, everyone. So deep breathing, keeping your back nice and flat. And you'll find if you lower your legs down a little bit, there's a little bit more tension on your lower abs. So you can move it up and down to the position where you feel like you're getting a good workout, but not too challenging. If it's pulling on your lower back at all, just hug your knees up to your chest and give it a stretch. That's it. Nice work. Keep it strong. Deep breathing. This one's not that easy. Good work. We're nearly there. Finish it off. Good work. And hug your knees up. And circle around on your lower back. Just give that a nice stretch.
Stopping session.
Okay, next one we're going to do is the bicycles. So on your back, and we're going to have bring our elbows to our knees. So hands behind your back, keep one foot on the ground and bring your knees up. That's it. Good work. So this is more abs. This one's working upper and lower. Deep breathing as you go. Good work. Okay. Hug your knees up to your chest. The last exercise we're going to do is a bridge, but we're not doing it with the weights this time. We're going to go up, hold our bridge like this, and if you want, you can pick 1 foot off the ground, or you can just keep it there. So see how you go. So come into your bridge position, lifting your hips up. And if you want a little bit more challenge, just bring 1 foot up, hold it there for about a count of 10. You're really feeling it through the other glute, and then swap over to the other foot. That's it. So having the foot just straight out, so you've got a straight line in your leg. That's it. Well done, Chrissy, having a go at it. Yeah, so you can just go from side to side, and you really feel the glute in the leg that's still down. Really, it's a good strengthener. That's it. So it just takes the bridge 1 step further. So deep breathing. Good. And then lower your spine down, hug your knees up to your chest. Well done. Good job today. So we'll do some stretches now. I'll come and have a talk to you all and see if there's any particular parts of your body that you'd like stretched. So if you perhaps just take yourself off mute if you have a particular request. Okay. Elsa, I should be able to hear you. Have you got any parts of
my back?
Lower back?
Yes.
Okay, good. Jenny, what about you?
Lower back for me too, thanks, Jenny.
Lower back, okay, good. And Chrissy and Penny, just need to take yourself off mute. I'm just, oh yeah, that's good. Do you have any particular areas, Chris? Oh, I can't hear you. Let me just, we just need to take you off mute.
I just knocked
Not
you
good,
over.
Penny?
Now I can't stand you up.
All righty, yeah. That's happened to me once before. Okay, Chrissy, you just need to take yourself off mute if you've got an area. Otherwise, just point to the area. I can't hear you at all. Just, you're all good?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, so let's go back onto mute again. I'll mute you all, and then so we're mainly focusing on lower back, and I'll stretch a few other things as well while we're here. So we're all pretty much in a standing position, are we? So we can start with some standing ones. Okay, so inhale, bring your arms all the way up, and exhale, folding forward. That's it. Let your body hang in this position. So you've got a nice, feeling a nice stretch through that lower back area there. If you're having trouble with your lower back, this position in the shower, have the hot water run on your back is also good. Okay. Just take a couple more breaths here. Each time you exhale, just bring your chest a little bit closer to your legs. Let your head be heavy and your chest be heavy. And then bend your legs a little bit. Inhale, come back up again. Okay, and then we're going to come down onto the mat. Now, you can probably just use your weights here. A good way to release your lower back is through a tennis ball or even a roller. I don't have one of those handy, so you can try it with your weight. So if you've got a little dumbbell, just put the dumbbell under where your glute is. Take a little bit of the weight in your hands so that you're not putting the whole weight of your body on that side of the dumbbell, and just roll that around a little bit. You'll feel like there's a squash ball there. That's actually your glute, and by releasing that, it helps to release the tension in your lower back. If you've got a tennis ball, even better, or a spiky ball, or you can do it with a roller, but I just don't have one handy, so I'm just using the side of the dumbbell. can do that if you have one there. So taking a little bit of the weight of your body in your hands and then ease it off, and you can swap it over to the other side. So you've probably got a ball there for Sally, Elsa, that you can use. This is something that you can do every day, and it'll really help to loosen it off. We've done a lot of glute exercises today too, so this will help to ease the tension out from those. And then taking your body off that dumbbell, we do a couple other stretches. So sitting with your legs out in front, and bring your right leg over the top of your left leg and just pull that foot towards you. Put your left hand on that right knee and put your right hand behind you. Bring your body up, your spine up nice and tall, and bring your body twisting to the right side and pulling the knee across to the left. So you're feeling a little stretch through that right glute. So ease it off, and then exhale as you twist again. And just looking over that right shoulder. Ease it off again, and then exhale as you twist a little more. Good. And then we'll swap to the other side. So both legs out the front, left leg over the right leg, and pull the foot a little forward. Get your right hand on your left knee, left hand behind you, and draw that left knee across to the right side and looking over, twisting your body around so you're looking over your left shoulder. So it's a twist in the lower back and the spine. Helps to release the glute. Inhale and then exhale, go into the twist again. Inhale to release, and then exhale, twist. Good. And then release both legs to the ground. And then we'll do a forward fold from the ground. So bring your arms up nice and tall. Exhale as you bring your arms forward. And you can bring your hands down towards your shins or your ankles or your toes, whatever works. Gazing at your toes, and each time you exhale, bringing your chest a little closer to your legs, but keeping your gaze up. So we're really stretching through lower back and also through the hamstrings. That's it. Just taking a few more breaths here, and then release, and bring one foot. I'm going to do left foot against my right leg, sitting up nice and tall. So up on your sit bones, nice tall spine. And having your right foot flexed, and we're going to slide our hands down the right leg, looking at the right toes, trying to, the left knee hopefully is not up in the air. If it's high up in the air, slide the left foot a little bit lower on the leg. See, so maybe Penny, you can slide your foot a little forward, that's it, so that your knee's not up so high like that. That's it. We'll probably find one side's a little tighter than the other. And then we'll swap sides. That's it. So first of all, coming up onto your sit bones, and then nice tall spine, and then draw your body forward. So I'm finding this one's a lot tighter for me. My right side's a lot tighter. You might find one side's tighter as well. Just taking some deep breaths. Each time you exhale, try and draw your chest a little closer to the leg, but keeping your gaze at your toes so that your chest is up nice and tall. Sit, and then release it, and bring both feet out the front again. Inhale, and then slide your hands forward. You can grab, you might find now that you've got a little bit more give in that area now that you've moved it a little bit. Good. 2 more breaths here. And then release, and bring your feet, so your soles of your feet are touching each other, or soles of your shoes. Again, come up on your sit bones, nice tall spine, and have your hands near your ankles or your shins, and use your elbows to lightly press against your knees, so you're getting a nice stretch through the groin. Good. And then from this position, laying back, so laying back on your mat with your legs out like a butterfly. Place your hands just on the inside of your thighs so you feel a little bit of further stretching through your inner thighs. Taking a couple breaths here. And then bring your feet onto the mat with 1 foot on one side of the mat, 1 foot on the other. And we're going to move our knees like a windscreen wiper. So both knees to the left and bring them down towards the mat, and then both knees to the right. It's getting a little bit of movement into your lower back area. Just make sure you've got enough room to do it. Just going from side to side. So as you take your knees to the left, look to the right, knees to the right, look to the left. So it's a nice twist. And then from here, bring your left, keep your right foot on the ground and bring your left knee across the right thigh. So you've got 1 foot across the other. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can. And then we're going to draw that knee towards our chest. Again, we're still working on the lower back area, so this is working through the left glute. And then swap over to the other side. So put your left foot on the ground, bring your right foot across, and hug that up towards your chest. Good, and then release that and hug both knees to your chest, rolling around on your lower spine. And then coming up into a seated position, we'll just do a couple of shoulder stretches while we're here. So bringing your left arm across your body and bring your right hand underneath. That's it. Stretch through the shoulder. So you're feeling this in your left scapula. Good. And then ease that off and go to the other side. Nice. Good. And then some little shoulder rolls. And then back the other way. And then take big arms if you've got enough room there. And then back the other way. Good. And then we'll do some neck work. So taking your head from side to side. You can hear lots of clunking when I do that. And then look up to the ceiling. Bring your chin to chest. Looking up. As you bring your chin to chest, you feel a nice stretch through the back of the neck. Okay, well done everyone. That was awesome today. 3 rounds through, lots of stretching. So might take yourself off mute for a sec and let me know how you went.